After having seen the Grad Nation presentation today for the district teachers, the focus is graduation rate, dropout rate, and this initiative that's national with getting everybody to graduate. It can't just be a teacher effort. It has to be a whole community effort, and it has to be parents understanding value, students understanding value, teachers on board, and professionals.
It's going to take all of us. It's going to take every community member, and every community member can play a role. It is a perfect marriage. United Way is focused on the building blocks of a quality community and a quality of life for its citizens. That's education, health, and financial stability, and in our community, ensuring basic needs are met.
What it is a collaborative effort of all the alliances within a community with a concerted effort to help push and promote students throughout schools up until the point of graduation. The goal is to have 90% of all high school students graduate by the year 2020, and no individual school with fewer than 80% of students graduating.
If we can get the students more involved and get the parents more involved and the community, and it's one effort together, then I think the students will want to stay in school. And if they have a choice, students like in the high school age enjoy being able to create their own destiny and make their own decisions. And if the school system is centered around that, then they'll be more interested and they'll want to stay in school.
Well, we don't start thinking about graduation until we, typically until we get to high school. But graduation should, the thoughts of graduation or thought on graduation should begin in elementary school. It really should begin at home before they even get to school. But to focus on it at such an early age is very critical. It's very important. The class of 2020, our fifth graders, are very, very informed on what exactly Mr. Johnson expects. I expect all of them to graduate from high school. The district's role in this has been to encourage all the principals, not just the high school principals, but all principals, to inform our students of our goal to have at least 90% of our students graduating from high school. We don't have a career day, we have a career year. We have these different people that come in to explain the importance of graduation, the importance of being prepared for a career in the future. Well, our pennant wall is an area that we have in our school with all the teachers' alma maters located on that particular pennant, and along with their picture. So students can readily identify a teacher with a school name, a college that they graduated from. We also have a high school graduation wall where you'll see pictures of our teachers as high school students. So there's a carryover, trying to pick out, and then we don't have the names under all of them, so they try to guess who's who. Certainly some of our teachers don't look the same as they did in high school.
I think the Grad Nation initiative, when we think about the United States and graduation and the world flattening as it relates to technology and innovation, 21st century skills, a high school diploma is obviously essential. The United States faces ever-increasing demands as it relates to the STEM science field. The United States, our students and graduates are going to have to be those knowledge workers that have a skill set and a knowledge base that comes from those high school experiences, that after high school I only have more opportunities when I get that diploma, and the graduation from high school is a minimum requirement to do that.
I think graduation is the first goal, graduation from high school. But again, we want students to have a vision in mind that will extend past high school graduation. Now, what does that mean? It means we want to prepare students to be college ready.
So what did you like about your visit?
It's beautiful.
It is. It's a beautiful campus. This is such a great day for us because we're able to be here for just a few hours but see so many students.
We begin with college visits in the 9th grade. We begin to talk about what it takes to obviously graduate high school in the 9th grade. For example, even simply just a checklist of 9th through 12th grade of what you need to do to make sure you're on track to not only graduate but to go to college.
I've been looking at a couple different schools and I'm going on college visits during my application process, so that's where I am right now. Today is very helpful because it gives you an opportunity to experience a lot of different colleges at one time instead of trying to go all over the place and get information.
Right now we have about 400 or so juniors and seniors going around talking to college representatives, learning about post-secondary opportunities. It's a wonderful opportunity for our students to come and at one shot see 70 plus colleges represented and get answers to their questions so they can prepare for their future. Grad Nation is a wonderful opportunity to promote high school graduation in Beaufort County and across the nation. Through programs like this, we're reaching out to our students. We're providing them an opportunity that they might not have, and also an opportunity to speak one-on-one with a college representative versus going online and doing a virtual tour. They have an opportunity to interact, introduce themselves, and get specific answers to the questions that they have in a face-to-face interview.
I'm just proud of the success rate we've had as far as college prep. We had 83% of our students who were ready to go to college or in the military last year with our first graduating class. And we had 2 that, of course, were candidates for the 2-year degree. They went into college this year as juniors. We had 19 that went into college as sophomores, and the others went in with some courses under their belt, so some were second semester freshmen. And I think for parents, that was a great thing, and for students because it also saved them a lot of money.
Each of the high schools have made positive trends upward as it relates to graduation. I think if you look at the middle school data and the testing at the middle school levels, you'll see that improvements have been made. So the short answer is yes. I think we are moving in the right direction, in a positive direction.
So it's all about choices. You don't want your choices limited. You don't want anyone to choose for you, because if you don't have a high school diploma, somebody's going to make a choice for you. If you don't have that trade school certificate or that 4-year degree, choices are going to be made for you. So you want to be in charge of your choices, and I think the empowerment piece is important. They want to empower our students to be able to make choices for themselves as opposed to having choices being made for them.